Here's what to do when you bring home your tropical sourdough starter. Transfer the starter into a clear jar with straight sides. Flatten the top of the starter and notice how there are no bubbles and no activity at this point. Next, mark the height of the starter with a rubber band and cover this jar. If you're not planning to use the starter immediately, place the jar into your fridge for up to 1 week. Make sure that your fridge is around 4 degrees with the help of a thermometer. Refrigeration slows down microbial activity of the starter, and it keeps your starter alive in between feedings. This technique allows us to feed the starter a minimum of once a week instead of feeding it daily. 1 week later, you will need to feed your starter to keep it alive. Here's what to do weekly. Remove your starter from the fridge and place it at room temperature between 24 and 28 degrees. Your starter will rise slowly with a dome surface, and when it reaches the peak, the dome will slowly flatten before it starts to collapse. Be patient, as this process may take between 8 to 12 hours. So once you see a flat and bubbly surface, it means that your starter is at peak. It's now ready and hungry for a feed. Remove 10 grams of starter at peak and mix this with 50 grams of bread flour and 40 grams of cold water. Stir vigorously to form a thick paste. This will make 100 grams of your new starter. Place your new starter into a clear jar with straight sides. Mark the height of the starter with a rubber band and cover it loosely. If you're still not planning to use the starter for baking a loaf, place it back into the fridge for yet another week. Whatever remains of your old starter is now known as sourdough discard. You may throw this sourdough discard away, or you can use it to make waffles or crackers.